What's going on, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to Olsen Auto. Now in today's video we're going to be working on the XL250, the SEMA build, a bit more. Now in the last XL250 video, which I believe was yesterday, I don't know, I plan these videos out like a week in advance. We painted the engine, we got the swing arm on, the kickstand, started going through all of the individual bolts. Now here is what the shock is going to look like, mostly assembled. As you can see, that looks crazy good. Still working on restoring these wheels, and I got most of the tape, if not all of the tape unless I forgot some, off of the engine. And check this out. As you guys can see, this thing looks pretty baller. Now the plan, I have to pull one of these swing arm bolts off so that I can finish it, because I just have it holding it up. I never actually wire wheeled it. Got to do that. Got to throw away the mess of masking tape that's on the garage floor. I'm going to put the engine in today. We're going to put in that rear shock today. I might finish up the rear wheel, but I won't be able to get it on because I still need to order some new drum bits. The rear drum's all busted up, so got to replace that. So the rear wheel won't go on, but it will hopefully get a new tire today. And then maybe if I feel ambitious enough, I'll start pulling apart the front end, which is actually hanging here kind of upright. So that's kind of funny, but essentially the bike is, you know, frame, front end. In any case, let's go ahead, let's get this shock in, and let's finish up that one swing arm bolt, because as you guys can see, it ain't the prettiest. It's like the one ugly bolt left. Same on this side. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish that up because I've been doing all the other bolts. Got to throw some Loctite on her, make sure she is perfect. Come on, work. Oh, it's not going to work today? Alright, guess I gotta start painting by hand. Alright, there's a razor blade on the floor, but besides that, all the masking tape is up. Let's refinish this swing arm bolt. Got this super grimy bolt out of the swing arm. As you can see, a nice long one. Let's go ahead. Let's make it not so grimy. As you guys can see, got that looking a lot shinier on both ends, which is the end goal. Cleaned up the center shaft a bit. Now we're going to send this back through, Loctite the end, and that'll be all set. And then I think it's motor and shock time. Now this is it with the two polished up nuts on the top. As you guys can see, this is one of the better looking pieces in the bike. Came out so much better than I thought it would. Looks amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw this in, throw the engine in, and then we're gonna take a look, because she should be pretty complete by now. So it looks like I forgot to paint the rear brake lever, so in the next clip this will be painted and hopefully installed. Alright, so I got the brake lever painted and drying as we speak. This looks really good. So this is that freshly painted and refinished rear shock attached to that freshly painted refinished swing arm, and that freshly repainted refinished engine sitting on those freshly repainted brackets in the freshly repainted frame. This looks so damn good. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm working on this front sprocket. Of course, got a new chain and sprocket kit. Not bolted up here yet, but as you can see, nice new chain and sprocket. Working on just a whole bunch of little things with the shock in, torqued, Loctited, all of that junk. This is all set. We no longer have to have the rear swing arm holder, which is dope. What's next? Oh yeah, as you guys can see, the kickstand no longer hits the passenger peg when it's up, which is awesome. That's exactly how it should be, and that's just because the shock pulled the swing arm up. So now I guess just keep slowly chipping away. This looks so good, I can't get over it. So with the foot pegs back on the bike, what I'm doing now is working on restoring some of the old plastics. Here's a little before of this one. I'm going to use the automatic transmission fluid trick where you just wipe it and then let it sit and then wipe it back off. Let's see if we can make this one look a bit newer. As you guys can see, we have these fresh, brand new tires, the Golden Boys. These are 80/20s, actually the same tire that I have on my DRZ 400, so I know they work pretty good. They grip pretty well, so that's what I'm going to be throwing on these wheels. Finishing up these wheels, I mean, they're not perfect. Obviously, this is only the rear. Haven't started the front yet. Not perfect, but it's decent. Now I got to pop these bearings out, pop the inner tube on. I have to put a little protective layer between the spokes, obviously. Tube, tire, wheel bearings. Yeah, let's just get to it. So this was the old tire. As you can see, super dry rotted, no tread left. And these are the new meats gonna go on the wheel, just so you guys get an idea of what that's gonna look like. She's gonna be mean. That's like super girthy tread. Awesome. Are these even DOT approved? Check out that fresh cover. Just wipe the ATF off it. You can still see the difference in it. I don't know what that stain was, but looks much better. So now we're just gonna keep working at it, getting the wheel ready for the tires, get the wheel bearings in, and then maybe even pull apart some of the front end today. It's still pretty early, so we'll see.
Again on the track.
So I originally wanted to get the wheel bearing and hopefully even the tire on the wheel today. However, that wheel bearing is putting up a fight, that's for sure. So I'm going to soak it in some liquid wrench, and hopefully over some time it'll break it down and we can actually get the bearing out. I tried putting on a ton of heat, got one of the bearings out, but now this one's just being a total pain, so it ain't coming out anytime soon. In the next video, we're hopefully going to get the tire back on. Hopefully going to have the rear drum reassembled as well. I still have to order that. Next video on the bike won't be out for probably a week or two. It'll be a little while. I'm going to take a little break from it. Obviously going to do a little work off camera, probably to the front end of the bike. But I'm really just trying to get it done so I can see it finished, sell it, and get some money. That's the end goal. Again, like I said, that's going to be a little while from now, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That being said, if you guys want to see that video, go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified on all my uploads. Go ahead and drop a like if you like this video. Comment down below what you're working on for a project, bike, or car. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I did the pointing thing again. That guy. Oh my god, I did it again. Ryan, you're right. But like, look, if I don't point, I'm just sitting here aimlessly talking to the camera. This is weird. Ryan, this is weird. See ya.